All right. Oh, I think you probably have it capture the audio, huh? Okay, there we go. Just cross the line. I got the reference to yourself. That's right, baby. Hopefully today our boy Joe Hendry can get some redemption. Joe Hendry probably got a split second of being in the Battle Royal. I don't know if they'll acknowledge it much on they might in like post. I guess in the post stuff, but I don't think anything live will acknowledge him being in the Battle Royal because this was reported before. I'd be very surprised if they spoiled it here. There's also my boy Jeff. Cross the line. I'm so glad they brought that theme song back, dude. I didn't get to watch Impact or TNA when I was younger. I knew of it, but I didn't have Spike on TV, so I couldn't watch it. At least if he did, I don't think he did. I would watch some clips on YouTube, but even I knew this song. System. Well, they got Dango there with them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
And what a night it was this past weekend at Against All Odds, which you can watch anytime on demand on TNA Plus. The pro wrestling world was
I already watched it, baby.
the system by hook or by crook completed the
Joe Hendry got screwed at freaking Against All Odds too, so.
Once again, standing by the side of the system. Dango back in the impact zone here after his surprising return. And against all odds, we thought he was there to try to stop the system. It was a double play, though. A double agent beautifully executed. Dango taken out, helping the system take out the Nemesis.
Well, let's not forget how the night ended. The return of Jeff Hardy. What a moment we saw right here in Chicago, putting a damper on the evening for the system, but they appear undeterred as we kick off TNA Impact tonight.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I imagine they're gonna talk about how they need to trust the system and talk about how they all won, and then eventually get interrupted by the Hardys and Joe Hendry. The neighbor's dog is barking again.
Hello, I'm trying to talk here.
Hello, we don't care here. Eddie has no game? Is that what that said?
Trying to smile, you
I break
silly
Brian Myers
fool.
figures.
You should be grateful for
That guy really
witnessing
hates him, huh?
history. You are looking at the most dominant force in professional wrestling.
Stop barking eventually. I'm guessing my neighbor got home. She tends to bark whenever anybody's by the house. Number one Eddie Edwards hater. I know that other guy was hating pretty hard.
What my ride or die bride is trying to explain to you people. What she is trying to explain to you people is you are witnessing history. You are looking at the one and only true super team in the world.
My neighbor's
of
dog just hates the
professional
system.
wrestling. Go back and look at Against All Odds. This group right here, we walked in with each one of these championships. And when it was all said and done, we walked out the exact same way.
I mean, that's not a lie, but I'm not a huge fan of the red belts, though. I was just watching that video earlier today. The Edge's bitch
When
song.
are you idiots gonna get it?
That he has no
How
offense.
many
Okay.
of your heroes do the system have to beat up? The system is the greatest faction in professional wrestling history.
Debatable.
And right now, I'd like to introduce a man that had our back at Against All Odds. He stands here with us tonight.
The
Ladies
Divas
and
reject.
gentlemen, Johnny Dango Curtis.
What do you do when you're sitting home for 3 months, not booked, overlooked, and underappreciated?
Figure out why.
Just hear me out. You start to question yourself.
Yeah. Take. Yeah.
Can I
As you should.
still do this thing that I've done my entire life? That is professional wrestling.
Leave already.
Well, you're damn right I can. Because I'm one of the best professional wrestlers in the entire world, not only in this ring, but on this mic. And this is what matters right here.
In this
You all
ring.
know it.
On this microphone.
The suits
Even
are
in
about
commentary.
knowing, and I know
Nobody
it.
can touch me.
So what else do you have when you're sitting home?
I want frickin' TNA to come back into town, man. It's been 2 years almost
What else do you have in life?
since I've gotten to go to one, because they haven't been in town.
This man right here, Eddie Edwards, and I started together back in Boston 21 years ago. one of my best friends in this business, Lish. I've known you since you were 15 years old, and I consider you a sister. Yeah, you guys. Yeah. And Myers, I'll look you in the eyes any day of the week and tell you this, man. I consider you a brother in this business. We started in developmental together, and I hope we end this business together. That's what you got in life. It's the people you started with, the people that got your back. And I know this big man standing behind me. I can see him. Moose, I know you're a little trepidatious about me, my man. But I want you to believe that I trust in the system, man.
But do you believe in Joe Hendry more?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow your roll. The system appreciates everything.
Excuse me.
But let's get one thing clear. You're not part of the system yet. The truth is, the system is unbeatable. I'm unbeatable.
Pokemon.
I have
Howdy, howdy,
lost
Bryant Boykin.
a singles match
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
in almost 2 years. And there isn't one soul in that locker room that could beat me. In fact, it's gotten so bad that they've tried to bring in outsiders to take the system out. But the outcome remains the same because we are the greatest group professional wrestling.
Well, hold on a second. We have some company here in the Impact Zone. The Director of Authority, Santino Marella, is on the case here in Chicago.
Moose, take it easy, okay? Look, I'll give credit where credit is due. You're in the middle of a pretty impressive title run, okay? But it's just the way you do things. It makes you look like a real son of my God.
Watch your mouth.
Wait for when Moose makes an appearance on NXT. Yeah, it'd be so freaking cool. I really hope we get a Worlds Collide with NXT and TNA, so you can just get a bunch of crossovers.
It's jacked.
And if Moose shows up, I'll be super excited.
And it's difficult to pick just one. That's why I used my brains. And I came up with something called the Road to Slammiversary. You see, over the next few weeks, we're going to have 5 matches. And the winner of each match is going to go on to Slammiversary and face you in a 6-way elimination match
Oh,
for the
shit.
TNA World Title.
Oh, that's cool. I love elimination matches. TNA versus NXT War Games? Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Hey, Dango.
This is not how it's supposed to go.
Or Dirty Johnny, or Curtis Stoogerman, whatever you're going by these days. Don't think for 1 second I didn't see what happened at Against All Odds. So you got a match coming up with Ryan Nemeth, and that's coming up tonight.
Sweet.
Hey, Moose, by the way, if I were you, there's a match you might be interested in tonight, too. You see, the Road to Slammiversary, well, it starts tonight. It's Josh Alessandro versus Eric Young in the main event.
That'll be a good one.
So pay attention.
Tonight in our main event, Josh Alexander against Eric Young, who will qualify to compete for the TNA World Title at Slammiversary.
Okay. Oh.
And Young was going after
Oh, it's a flashback to Against All Odds.
for the art of finesse. Now, Eli wanted the pile driver, but there's the fold. Covered by Bay. Bay's legal. The
I got the Too Sweet Chris Bay once.
Is a magic number. Everything comes in threes, they say. Last week, at Against All Odds, we saw 3 major things go down.
I mean, we saw TNA have a kick-ass pay-per-view as we always do. We're the best.
We saw the return of Jeff Hardy.
I'm doing this right here. But most importantly, we saw the ABC get a monumental victory over 2 former world champions. 2 of the best this company has seen in Josh Alexander and Eric Young.
And that was at our 3rd Against All Odds as a tag team.
That's so true, and congratulations to the system, right? You retained your World Tag Team Championships, but I think it's time that the ABC get back to those red leather things. So you know what? Where's Santino?
I think that is time. I think next week, ABC needs one more big match, one more big victory to take us into our 3rd tag team title run.
Santino, if you would oblige, because this will end the same way it began.
Yes.
With 3 simple letters that
3
everybody
easy
knows
letters.
and loves.
Easy. Tell
Goes
us.
ABC.
Yes, it does.
Easy as 1, 2,
sweet.
Well, still to come tonight, it's Alexander versus Young
All
in
right.
the Road to Slammiversary qualifier. Frankie Kazarian, fresh off NXT, faces a Steel in a Chicago street fight. But up next, it's the Heads versus Spitfire on Impact.
Okay, so now I can catch up. I am like a minute behind. Perfect. Alright, well. I thought we would... That's not the interference I thought we were going to get. I figured it would be the Hardys or something. But, I guess we'll see. I just really hope that Joe Hendry's in one of these. He can win the qualifier and go on to win the world title at Slammiversary. Trying to think what else to talk about. If anyone watching hasn't heard already, I'm going to be at AEW Blood and Guts next month. It's coming into town, so I'm pretty excited for that. How about that Monday Night Raw ending? That was pretty dope. I don't really know what else to say. Oh man, I'm just really excited that's going to be a 6-man elimination match. I freaking love just elimination matches in general. They're one of my favorite. Like, to me, it's an unappreciated type of match. It's just so cool. It's that I honestly kind of prefer it. Not that I would never want to see matches where it's first to pin wins, but the idea of, like, I don't know, you can't just be sneaky and get one pin to win. You have to outlast everybody. Does anybody have anything to say about TNA right now? Anything they want to talk about? So do you think Drew appears tomorrow to attack CM Punk? I think there's a chance. I don't, it depends on what, like, at least for me, what the real reason is that he, quote unquote, quit. Because in my head, I've been going for a few reasons. One is so when CM Punk comes back, he can just, like, surprise attack him. Another is it has to do with, like, his wife's surgery to buy some time, or to give him some time off to go spend time with her. Or C, if it's to kill some time for Punk to have time on TV before they get into a physical altercation to lead up to SummerSlam. But I believe there is a chance. I think he'll definitely show up at Attack CM Punk at some point.
You know, tonight,
I don't know if it'll be this Friday or not.
Kings,
But
I was planning on expanding my kingdom. The king of TNA tonight was going to become the king of NXT, but what happens? Joe Henry, you corny ass one trick pony. You show up and you steal my thunder. What happens?
I was gonna say, you can't blame Joe Hendry for you losing.
Immediately.
Yeah.
If you hadn't shown up and thrown me off my game, I would have won.
Oh yeah, you're still gonna blame him somehow. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure.
All you are is an obstacle everywhere I go.
Could we build time for CM Punk and how far is his wife's surgery?
It's a steal against Frankie Kazarian in a Chicago
Or for his wife's surgery? Yeah,
Joe Hendry is
that's what my mind was going to. I'm not. Yeah, we don't know for sure, but that's what I was thinking. Because otherwise, like, if they're to make the match right now, they'd be like, why would we wait all the way till SummerSlam? That's a month and a half away. Money in the Bank is closer. And, but obviously, it's got to be at SummerSlam. But I'd be excited to see him if he shows up on Friday. I'm curious what all Punk's gonna be saying on Friday, other than like I'm cleared or something.
Their opponents, they are the team of Marty Bell and Allison Kay. The
But
Hand!
now Luna and Threat go up against a seasoned championship caliber team in Marty Bell and his Allison Kay, the Hex, who did come up short on the countdown to Against All Odds live and free on TNA Plus to the reigning Knockouts World Tag Team Champions.
Didn't Drew just sign a multi-year contract? Yes, he did. Right around Mania season, he signed a 3-year, I think. It was a 3-year contract. I think. He did definitely sign one. I forget how many years it was, but it's at least 3.
Can they stop this up-and-coming momentum once again of Spitfire?
I'll say this, TNA has made a lot of noise in the world of professional wrestling. We want to
If that didn't happen, I would have been like, oh wait, maybe it's true. But
Against All Odds event garnered
yeah, he just signed within the past couple months.
than this year's Under Siege, Rebellion, Sacrifice, and No Surrender events combined. It was the most new subscriptions in one day in the history of the TNA Plus platform. That does include Hard to Kill back in January when this company rebranded as TNA Wrestling.
I mean, it always has been, but now more than ever, it's a hell of a time to be a wrestling fan and especially a TNA fan.
Right now is a pretty good time to be a wrestling fan.
Going in strong here against Marty Bell. Ball dumping Bell center of the ring. We saw how
WWE and TNA are running at an all-time high.
steals, and it's
AW,
we saw created by Lars Fredrickson. Both
match quality is still just as good as ever, so
with steals. The two
storytelling has fallen off in my opinion, but its match quality is still great.
Hopefully trying to teach them to know each other better
And even having AEW still means it's a good good time, because we didn't have any other mainstream TV wrestling programs since, I guess, TNA back in the day. And TNA is the most popular it's been in a long time. I just got back into it probably about 2 years ago, a little under, yeah, about 2 years ago. Not too long before they started showing up, before they came into town. It's around Slammiversary of 2022. Also, Wyatt 6 debut and Attack on Chad Gable on the WWE. Check out Gable in Triple Threat. Do you think we will see Gable Monday or no? I'm not sure, because people were debating on if like what we saw was even like real or from some alternate reality thing, which I didn't think it was. But also, like, I wonder if he's there or not, or so what the explanation will be for him not being there. Or they just got straight up say he's dead, or is he like in the hospital? So I did hear he got taken out of the Triple Threat. I'm also really curious. Did they announce who took his place?
Alexander goes one-on-one with Eric Young. Two men who just teamed together and against all odds this past
If I had to guess, I'd say we won't see him.
Also still to come tonight,
At least not live in person. I'm not sure.
versus Steele in a Chicago street fight. Frankie Kazarian made it to the final four of the Battle Royal this past week on NXT at the expense of Joe Hendry. Meanwhile, we will see
That's funny.
in action tonight here in Chicago. Also, Johnny Tango Curtis, aka JDC, goes one-on-one with Ryan Nemeth. And also, I can't believe I'm saying this, PCO and Steph Delander will finally have their date here tonight in the Impact Zone. And right now, the Hex is rolling against Spitfire. Great teamwork here. Allison K is legal. Shoulders down and a kick out by Jody.
Let me just try looking up.
Now going to be an exciting and interesting night of TNA Impact. But can Spitfire get out of this hole that has been dug courtesy of the Hex?
Or is it just a one-on-one now? Let's see.
Oh, shot right to the face. A cheap shot there at Danny Luna. Double knees there by Marty Bell, and this is what the Hex is capable of. Now the cover by Bell. Oh, and a kick out.
And again, we saw the temper. Jody Threat, she is a wild child. That temper cost her in the singles match.
Ilya Dragunov replaced him. Okay.
Keep that in check and use it as a tool when necessary. Don't get me wrong. That level of
Show me Mad Dragon. Oh, yeah. Mad Dragon himself and Big Bronson Reed are in Triple Threat. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see Ilya in there.
The distraction of K prevented the tag option for Jody Threat, and Marty Bell trying to control the wild child.
This is the court I want. This is the court I want.
the tag. Shortly, very, very quickly, cut off at the pass, but Spitfire back in control. Danny Luna turning this match on its head.
Luna gets one back.
I imagine. I don't think that Braun Strowman will be winning, because I imagine the Judgment Day is going to screw him out of it.
Danny Luna back in
But I don't know if it'll be Bronson or Ilya. I would like it to be Ilya, but
breaking it up.
Just in the nick of time. Again, two very well-versed tag teams here in the Knockouts division. Spitfire, this really feels nothing technically on the line here, but it feels like a must-win situation, and not looking good at the moment.
folded in half.
Hook to the leg. Oh, and Bell cannot end the matchup. It is the first tag team matchup for Threat and Luna as a duo in some time here in TNA.
Oh, if Bronson Reed is in there, it'd be cool to see him do like a tsunami through a ladder on someone. Like somebody's laying on the like the outside the ring spot. You know they always do when they have the ladder propped between the ring and the announce table. Then they have a separate ladder. Bronson Reed's up there, and he tsunamis off of it, squishes somebody. I don't know how they can do that safely, but if they can do it safely, that'd be pretty awesome.
That's great tag team wrestling. You make the tag, and Luna's standing there to set up the high-impact offense.
It's more than just tags and double teams. It's having your partner's back. Here we go.
Jody Threat setting up Luna.
Oh, it looked like she got DDT'd, but
Fire is beating the Hex.
all right.
And you gotta ask yourselves now, are Spitfire ready to enact their rematch for the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles?
A victory like this.
H-bomb off the top with the ladder would be crazy. That would also be cool. An H-bomb off the top.
High moves on it. Oh, Rebecca into the way. Matt Hardy accidentally speared its own wife through the table.
I'm betting we'll probably get an over the moonsault off the top of a ladder at some point. But yeah, H-bomb off the top of the ladder would be awesome.
I don't think you understand what you just did tonight. You put your hands on my wife. You put your hands on the mother of my children. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. And Alicia, you little Snow Witch bitch. I had that match won. I had Moose beat in the center of the ring.
You're gonna learn to mind your business sooner or later, and I'm gonna be the one that has to
Reby, you're gonna get your chance. But you are my wife, and I love you. And tonight, Moose pulled you in front of me, and I speared you through a table. I feel like absolute trash. Nobody does that to me. But System, Moose, Eddie Edwards, and Alicia, I am not alone anymore. My wife is here. And my brother, Jeff Hardy, one half of the greatest tag team of all time, the Hardys, is here. And we are going to create bedlam, chaos, and take TNA over!
WWE could throw a curveball and get a TNA star and Money in the Bank. That'd be cool. Joe Hendry did say he can appear on any show, so that could happen. I'd be super excited to see Joe Hendry in there. The only problem with having Joe Hendry in there is it would be that I'd want him to win. I don't think he would. But I'd rather he'd be in there than not at all, so. Well, let's see who else could it be. Moose would be cool. Like, I like to see him spear somebody through a ladder that's like propped up or something. Speedball Mike Bailey would be awesome. Getting Speedball and Money in the Bank. Get AJ Francis in there. That'd be funny. Who else could we get? Oh, forget, get Matt Cardona in here. Have him and Chelsea Green. Like her, she's in the women's match and he's in the men's match. Like, imagine if he helps her win that. Speaking of Joe Hendry, when is his contract with TNA up? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't say, but I think he's still got a while. As of this article from 2023, it says shortly after that, the day after Bound for Glory 2022, he was offered a long-term contract with TNA because he was on a short-term deal first. They don't say how long-term is. But I'd imagine it's at least 3 years. So I'd say it probably wouldn't be until at least next fall, would be my guess, at the earliest. Just be on WWE's radar, I guarantee it. And I think he's on everybody's radar right now, but like he would be so good for WWE. WWE is a way more character-based promotion than somewhere like AEW, and Joe Hendry has gotten incredibly over with just a theme song. Also, I think Jordan Grace is definitely on WWE's radar. I think they want her. I think there's a reason why she got the Royal Rumble appearance and the first NXT appearance. Yeah, but her deal doesn't expire until roughly August 2025, apparently. But I think WWE wants her too. But maybe with this partnership, they can already get a working relationship going with these stars. Rumors, think about buying TNA. I would honestly be happy with that as long as they don't like tear it down, because that would mean more crossover with WWE. I want TNA to stay TNA still, but like if it means they can have like a lot more working together, I think it'd be great. I think it'd be good for TNA. But as long as I would like them to keep TNA's like staff intact, I guess. But I know Endeavor, the company that TKO is under, owns the streaming like rights for. That's where the TNA Plus service comes from, is through Endeavor. But
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alan Andrews, the front man of TNA, and this is the #1 talk show in TNA today, the Sound Check. I mean, amazing setup today, guys. Today,
you and Judas Detective would be so. Oh, it'd be so good.
Kushida, yes, okay, you. And Kushida, there's nobody in TNA that I would rather be asking questions to right now. I mean, I have so many questions for you. It's absolutely insane. But before we get there, let's just look at this quick recap of everything that's been going on.
I'd love to see Joe Hendry do one of his songs for somebody on the main roster.
Oh my God! Right over the mouth of Kushida. But ultimately, Kushida, your winner here on Explosion.
Oh, this is when he coughed up the stuff, right? Yeah.
Kushida. Well, we haven't seen Kushida in a month since he got sick and under siege, and Gresham's trying to cough up that ink. And what is Kushida? What the hell? What the hell is Kushida doing?
Oh, even in just the
Swab some of the ink out of the mouth of Gresham.
just like imagine like during the Drew Punk rivalry, if Joe Hendry comes in and does a song for Punk. He could talk crap about like the All Out Brawl Out.
Well, Kushida, I can't really wrap my head around what I just saw exactly. So, do you care to explain any of that?
Grisham make everyone get sick. I look for cure.
Cure? You looking for the cure? I can't help but laugh. Kushida, I mean, are you really qualified? I mean, you're a great wrestler, amazing wrestler, but I don't know if you're exactly qualified for this. I mean, where did you even get your degree?
I work with doctors.
Doctors? Doctors? Kushida, listen, you know what I think? I think that you're trying to find something to monetize so that you can sell your snake oil to the public. I mean, everyone knows that Kushida's greedy. I mean, that's your whole thing, right? Right? Am I right, guys? I mean, do you believe this guy for 1 second? I don't believe anything that this guy is saying over here.
I don't need you to believe me.
Hey,
Josh Alexander, Chad Gable. Oh, that'd be so good.
This is the sound check. This is my house.
Alexander and Chad Gable, that would tear the house down.
Let's fight next week.
I didn't think he was gonna say that.
Well, Kushida going to great lengths to get to the bottom of this Jonathan Gresham
Just,
situation.
oh, if we could see Chad Gable take on the walking weapon, that'd be so good. Oof. I kind of want that now.
And Nemeth versus Swan, and in 2 weeks, Kazarian versus Santana, and Jake something against
Yes! Joe Hendry! Woo!
Well, right now, one of those men
Woo!
in the road to Slammiversary matches here tonight gets the chance to
Joe's gotta win.
from against all odds.
is your winner. Now, this past weekend at Against All Odds, Kazarian cheated to beat Joe Hendry. Tried to take liberties
Yeah,
with Hendry.
he had a loaded fist.
Ace Steel punched him right in the face. Now, let's go back to this past Tuesday night on NXT.
Yeah, that's my man.
And appeared to compete in the Battle Royal that night to determine the #1 contender to the NXT.
This still pisses me off just saying it. He was bullshitted out of that Battle Royal. They knew that he could have eliminated every single one of them. But he's going to get a shot at the TNA World title at Slammiversary, so it's fine.
His opponent, he is Chicago's own Ace Steel.
Now, recently, Joe Hendry has gone to Ace Steel for extra training and coaching.
Dude, imagine if part of this partnership, if
If you scan the QR code on your screen,
let's say if Ace Steel comes out to assist CM Punk.
of Ace Steel on TNA Plus,
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Ace Steel debuted
Be funny.
alongside one CM Punk. Steel, who has helped train the best in the world. That's Hendry going to Steel, and now the trash can tossed into the ring. This match is underway. It's a Chicago street fight tonight on Impact.
There is a lot of history with Ace Steel here in TNA, and he's making some new history tonight, taking the fight directly to the king of TNA.
And a little extra incentive for Steel after how Kazarian eliminated Hendry this past Tuesday night on NXT. Oh, kick to the spine there of Kazarian. Joe Hendry has been trying to up his game. That's why he went to the foundation of pro wrestling. Ace Steel, who was trained by the late, great wrestling legend Harley Race, brings that same smash mouth style to the ring, and that's going to be taken to another level because it's a Chicago street fight.
And here's the thing. Look, I know you may not like the way Frankie Kazarian won.
Ouch. That was a good bounce off of that.
That's fine. Whatever. The camera footage is there. I get it.
Blind to cheating, aren't you?
No, here's the thing. Joe Hendry's a big boy. I know.
Really hope his Royal Rumble we have Drew in it. All of a sudden he starts getting jumped, and then Joe Hendry's music hits. If Joe had, just
He's not stepping in on his back.
I would like to. I'd say I'd like to see Joe Hendry live. I've seen him live once back in 2022, but I'd love to see him live at a WWE event that I go to, which I think is very unlikely, because just because what are the odds? I'm not near Mania next year. I don't know if the Royal Rumble arena has been announced for next year or not.
Came out to do the right thing, and he put Kazarian on his backside. There's a cover and a kick out by Kaz.
Doing a hell of a job of doing that once again.
Oh, Lucas Oil Stadium. That's in Indiana. So, hey, I won't be at Royal Rumble next year, but I would still pop from home. But man, just the Joe Hendry pop. I can't wait to see him show up at an arena, at least an arena show. Like even if it's just on SmackDown or on Raw. Just show up somewhere in an arena with significantly more people than TNA or NXT have. Or even if it's an NXT arena show. Like it's at a Heat Wave or at what's after Heat Wave? I forget. Whatever's next after that.
Joe Hendry will be battling Jake something also in 2 weeks' time. Could we see
Would it be No Mercy? No Mercy the next one after that?
I hope Mike Santana's watching. I hope Joe Hendry is watching this too.
Or Great American Bash, maybe? I don't know.
On the outside of the ring, dumping Steel. This Chicago street fight continues here on Impact. Picture in picture.
It's not picture in picture for me. I got TNA Plus, baby.
Absolutely dismantling Ace Steel in Chicago.
Dad from Spy Kids. Dad from Spy Kids.
Thanks to Joe Hendry and against all odds.
That's what you get for your insolence.
Kazarian using the cameraman's cord, wrapping it around the throat of Steel.
I still wish we got Joe in Scotland.
One of Chicago's
Even if it's just for a speech or something. I know why we didn't get it, but
Leg drop to Ace
it
Steel.
would have been cool.
There's the cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out by Ace Steel. A ground and pound by Kazarian.
Kazarian relentless.
So when do you think Roman Reigns is going to return?
I hope he's ready to finish it. I can tell you, Frankie Kazarian is.
I don't know. If we get the 6-man tag at Money in the Bank, I think there is a real chance he returns after that. Especially if the Bloodline wins. There's a chance it could be at SummerSlam as well, but I don't know. It depends on if Roman has a match at SummerSlam or not, which I guess sounds really stupid, but like if he doesn't end up getting booked for a match at SummerSlam, he's definitely returning. SummerSlam's the latest I think he'll return. The soonest would be Money in the Bank, somewhere in that time frame. I think it would be one of those two events. But the pop's gonna be crazy when he shows up. Because we all miss our tribal chief.
Frankie Kazarian proud of his handiwork. Knows he's got an opportunity in the road to Slammiversary qualifying.
Oh man, he sold that really well. I've seen that spot before, but like, man, he bobbleheaded off of that.
Definitely not gonna look like Antonio Banderas now.
How dare you? He's looked better than him his entire career.
The babyface Roman Reigns is going to be interesting. I'm curious how he's going to wrestle, if he really is going to be babyface, like many are suspecting, because they'd be going up against the new bloodline, right? Because like part of what makes Roman Reigns so great with his current character is like all the shit talking and stuff he does in the ring. I'm curious how that's going to translate to a babyface. Guess maybe if he like gets the crowd on his side, but
Ace Steel, this is a Chicago street fight. No countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is via pinfall or submission.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see.
Through the commercial break.
Now just continuing to punish. Oh! Right into the arm, right in the face there. And Kaz, you see now.
If he announces his return, to keep it a surprise for sure. It should definitely be a surprise.
Look at this, wrapping the arm.
It's gotta be like when the new bloodline does something. Or like, especially if like the Usos are involved somehow. I don't know when Jimmy's coming back. That's a real question. When do we see Jimmy again? Do we see Jimmy at Money in the Bank help Jay win or something? Like maybe Jay gets ganged up on and Jimmy comes out to save him? I don't know. But if like the Usos are trying to take on the Bloodline, but they're outnumbered, then you hear the yeah, and everybody, they all like get paralyzed in fear, look up, like whenever you and your sibling are in a fight, and then you hear your dad walk through the front door when he gets home, and y'all just turn and look at the door. That's what's gonna happen.
Battle Royal. Ace Steel feeling the effects of this matchup. Oh, it's been a minute since he had himself a sanctioned match.
I mean, Roman as a babyface, that wasn't forced. I know, right? I hated Roman Reigns for the longest time. I liked him in the Shield. After the Shield split up and he was starting to become the big dog. Couldn't stand it. But SummerSlam 2020, when the Tribal Chief showed up, I knew something was different. We all did, not just me. We all knew something was different this time. Saw that he was a heel, became a Paul Heyman guy, and became one of the best storytellers in all of wrestling. He went from being the reason people stopped watching to the reason people came back.
If it's up to Steel here, Frankie Kazarian won't make it to that Road to Slammiversary qualifying match.
And I can't wait to see him get like properly cheered. I'm curious how it's gonna go, but I'm ready for it.
The new associate and ally, I suppose, of the system, Johnny Dango Curtis, faces Ryan Nemeth later on as Kazarian was going for the chicken wing there on Steel.
Great counter there by Ace Steel. Able to get away from the very dangerous chicken wing, but look out!
Slingshot DDT, Kaz scrambles for a cover. Hook to the leg here, and a kick out by Steel. Also still to come tonight, Ash by Elegance is in action. In this very ring,
So Money in the Bank with the Bloodline getting involved to stop him from winning. Yeah, that'd be if the Bloodline tries to stop Jay. Jimmy returns to help. Yeah, perfect. Like that message popped in right as I was gonna say it. Jimmy returns to help. I think you're right. I think that is very, very likely. Especially because it depends on if Tama Tonga ends up qualifying, but Carmelo Hayes is on there to wrestle, and I feel like it'll be him because isn't Randy the other person? I don't. Maybe it's not, but either way, yeah, I feel like that could very well be the way. Jimmy returns to help Jay. Still not enough. And then Roman Reigns shows up. That's about how I expected that match to end. The Kazarian Ace Steel match.
You better be ready to face the gallows, and that's exactly what happened to Ace Steel.
And Kazarian has got himself a victory, propelling him forward into his Road to Slammiversary qualifying matchup in the coming weeks, where he will go one-on-one with Mike Santana. Hold on, wait a minute. Another application of the chicken wing here by Frankie Kazarian, same that he did to Hendry.
Yes! Here we go! Believe in Joe Hendry. London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. Wait, what? Oh. I was like, wait. For some reason my dumb brain's like, Joe Hendry's coming out. Wait, no, he's already out here.
Specifically for the X Division champion, Mustafa Ali.
Saying we have an official crisis on our hands. Do you understand? Everything that the campaign has been moving forward to can come to an abrupt halt now because of this leaked video. I'm well aware, sir. No, you're not well aware because somehow, some way, and against all odds, some video appeared with distorted audio, and now people are making accusations and allegations, and we have to fix it. But yeah, we have to find out who leaked it. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to put together a team of the best of the best.
And do I get winning Money in the Bank? I really don't know.
But sir,
For women's, I think it's got to be either Tiffany Stratton or Chelsea Green. For men's,
a man of your stature, a man of your poise.
I could see them wanting to try to sell the Money in the Bank Elite case on WWE Shop. But
what if I got in front of my people and let them hear a voice of confidence and assurance?
I feel like he's getting ready to get involved in the Bloodline story again, so I don't know why he would need the briefcase.
State of the Union. I will address the people head on. Brilliant. I can see that now, sir. I will get
Unless he's gonna, like,
sir, you are a
put the briefcase on the line and lose at some point, but I feel like he's not gonna need the briefcase after a little bit. What's the clapping for? Oh, for PCL. Um, hmm, as much as I really want to say like Carmelo Hayes or something, um, sucks we really don't know who all the people competing to be in the Money in the Bank are. If he's in it, I could see Braun Breaker winning. I guess I'll put Braun Breaker, unless Adam Pearce is really dumb and decides to leave him out of the Money in the Bank qualifiers, because you know that'll piss Braun off. I guess I'll go with Braun Breaker, but I'm not very confident. I kind of want Ludwig to win Money in the Bank if he gets qualified for it. Ludwig would be cool. I'm really here for his singles run. He seems to be going for right now. He's got that it factor. He makes, as many others have said, a very good like Bond villain. He's just got the he's got the charisma for it. He's got the athleticism for it. He's such an easily hateable person. Like with his character, like he plays that character so well. I'm sure he's a nice dude in real life, but like he's just, it comes so easy to him, it seems, to just be that entitled douchebag. But I would love for him to win it. Yeah, if I knew who all the qualifiers were, I'd have a bit more to say. But they don't really tell us, unfortunately. The reason I say is if Gunther wins the world title, not if, when the tension between them could get good because he got Money in the Bank contract, that would be good. Because I'm gonna say when Gunther wins the world title as well. It's gonna be Gunther versus Damien, right? At SummerSlam, and Gunther's going to win. I'd be very upset if he loses, because he's got to win it, then headed to Bash in Berlin to face Ilya Dragunov. That's got to be what happens. And having that with Ludwig holding the briefcase in the background would be really good. That would be a good thing to have going heading into Bash in Berlin. I saw on Instagram earlier. This is kind of random, but I just got a I just saw it on my phone a second ago, and it reminded me. On the USA Network posted on Instagram a picture. It's got 4 pictures on it, but it says, "Who are you inviting to your summer barbecue?" It's got Olivia Benson and Amanda Rollins from Law & Order SVU, Stella Kidd from Chicago Fire, and Damian Priest on there. I sent the picture to my wife, and I said, "Save a seat for El Campeon."
And we are back here on TNA Impact.
All right, it is date night. Let's go.
We're ready for a first date. This should be special here in the Impact Zone.
I'll just say it. I've never had entrance music for my dates ever growing up for
Dude, I need to get some entrance music for my dates.
Something very new for me.
They're so much cooler.
Getting big Elvira vibes here from SGL.
She looks excited.
She does. I want to know why. You say she's
All right.
excited, Tom. Look at that. That's a face that if a mother could love it, I would have her committed.
Oh, that was funny.
The same shirt he jumps off buildings into thumbtacks.
Yeah, but
What
it's
are you
his best one. At against all odds, PCO defeated Rich Swann despite AJ Francis' involvement. Look at this! Steph DeLander's holding open the ropes for PCO.
That's very gentlewomanly of her.
After PCO's victory, Steph DeLander responded, "We," saying yes to PCO's request for a date. Look at this.
Pulling out her chair for him. And,
This is the gentlemanly thing to do.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's between Ludwig and Gunther. Could start off being like Gunther's happy that he won Money in the Bank, but when he won the champion, you can have him have that moment where he judges Ludwig. Yeah.
Little mood lighting. Thought he would have been afraid of fire. Oh my.
So, like, where's the actual drinks to pour in the glass?
It's so nice to be on a date with a normal guy for once. I've dated so many weirdos.
I think the tension, yeah, that tension between Gunther and Ludwig would be cool.
What do you like to do for fun outside of wrestling? No way. Oh my god, I love the Notebook as well.
You want Jacob Fatu to sign with? I'm gonna say. Ugh. Ooh.
It was a bit too strong. Thank you. Waiter, let's get the wine.
Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Who do I want Jacob Fatu to side with? I would say probably the new Bloodline, just because the new Bloodline could use it.
Chivalry's not dead.
It's undead.
OG Bloodline
Am I right? Hey,
is
that's a bit too much. I'm driving,
not lacking in star power.
Okay, I think that's enough. Okay.
New Bloodline needs
Cheers.
to be established still. I think Solo's been doing good, but like they're going to be very outmatched when it comes to like star power. It's not going to seem even them going up against the Usos and Roman.
Is that even food?
Oh, wow. This looks amazing. Thank you so much for ordering for us. What is this?
Stephanie Special.
I am a little worried about Jacob Fatu being the big star of the group, but
Take a photo for the gram.
I'd say OG Bloodline or New Bloodline as OG Blood.
Oh, I remember PCO is not human.
The OG Bloodline, he's not OG Bloodline, so I don't think he would side with him.
It looks great.
I feel like he would have a good date with the Boogeyman.
Let's put that down. So this is called a fork. I'll show you how it works. Ready?
Don't try to eat it. Don't try to eat it. Don't try to eat it.
Oh my god. Oh, this could be a perfect moment.
Aw. AJ, you're such a sourpuss. Such a freaking party pooper, man.
Now. If it isn't love at first fright. See, PCO, if you think for 1 second that we were going to let you dive on me and put your hands on Rich Homie Swan, hell no. Hold on now. Calm
Also, AJ, I don't want to see you diving on anybody because you'll probably just flop.
We just want to give you a toast to eternal undead love, right? Right? See, that's the problem with cheap wine. The next morning, it feels like you got kicked in the head. Oh!
That was clever. Attitude adjustment. Hit him with the FU.
First class out here.
Both agree that when Rhea returns, Liv is going to get destroyed. I think... And yeah, she's going to go right after Liv. I think Dom is going to screw Rhea over. But... I think Liv is going to be physically very outmatched. But I'm excited for that. I think that's going to be fun. Unfortunately, I did hear that Rhea won't be back in time for SummerSlam. She's expected to. Rich, what the fuck? You're damn right he did. Oh. Ooh. This is the kind of shit nobody, except for Randy Orton, would do in WWE. That would be cool. First class has no class.
Love can't conquer all. First class stands above.
Well, we are going to try and turn our attention to what's still to come tonight. A road
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Just quick pivot, sure. There's so many returns just to be excited for. We're excited for SummerSlam. We got Randy versus Cody. Yeah, I think there's if we get that 6-man tag, I think there's a real likelihood that Randy turns on Cody. I think that is just entirely possible. Because he did look at that championship at Clash. And everybody wants it. And who else is going to face Cody right now? Outside of maybe like Solo or something. Who? who would there even be? We got to get Randy at some point, and we got to buy time until The Rock comes back. So I'm also willing to bet that we'll get Randy versus Cody. Yeah, if you yeah, looking back at Clash at the Castle after Randy saves him, he's like patting him on the back. He like I've tried to. He looks like this down at Cody's championship. They got Randy punt Cody. It'd be so cool. He taunted us with it at Mania. Like I was so ready to see Randy punt Logan. I saw him doing the thing in the corner. Me and the guys next to me at Mania. I was there at WrestleMania, by the way. I was like I saw him doing this in the corner. I was like, oh my gosh, he's got to bring back the punt kick. Who better to punt kick than Logan freaking Paul? And then he didn't do it. But I could see Cody convincing WWE to let him use it one more time. Because that would be so cool. They can run a legacy story and all that. And also, like, that reminds me, because obviously Legacy, they're all the descendants of famous wrestlers, right? They were. This will mean they have to mention Dusty Rhodes in the rivalry, which they honestly haven't done really that much over the past couple months since Mania. They, during the first AJ Cody feud, AJ mentions it. And then, but outside of that, like, it hasn't been brought up. So, it might be a record length of time outside of when he was gone from his pec injury that they've gone without mentioning Dusty on TV. Didn't he punt Dusty, or was that John's dad? Might have even been both. Let's see. Randy Orton punts. Yeah, he did punt Cena's dad. Let's see here. Whenever this loads for me. Oh, he almost punted Dusty. Cody stopped him. Okay. Yeah. What year is this? Is that WWE's The Bash? Which was when?
We are back here on TNA Impact. We are still regrouping
The Bash. Was that like 2009? Let's see. Yeah, 2009. So he did punt Cena's dad, and he would have punted Dusty, but Cody stopped him. Cody came in for the save.
And I'm the one that does the introductions around here. So don't both of you get the hell out of the ring.
Yeah.
What is your name?
It's Heather Reckless, duh.
Heather Reckless. The only thing reckless about you are your tattoos. Get the hell out of this ring. Get out of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to taint this ring with any filth because it's about to be graced with beauty personified. So stand up and show some respect for the most gorgeous, the most beautiful woman in professional wrestling history. Please welcome
Ash by Elegance.
The absolute human amount of integrity, strength, and will that Ash by Elegance has to show up here ready for competition after the absolute chicanery pulled off by our Knockouts World Champion.
Okay.
Is something to be admired, Tom.
This past weekend, Out Against All Odds, which you can watch back anytime on demand on TNA Plus, Jordan Grace held an open challenge for her TNA Knockouts World Championship. It was answered by NXT's Tatum Paxley. Paxley, who's been obsessed with gold, challenged for the title. Ultimately, Grace was able to retain an excellent showing from Paxley. Ash by Elegance watched the entirety of the matchup here in the Impact Zone, tried to attack Grace after the fact, but the Juggernaut turned it around and poured champagne into the face and all over Ash by Elegance. I thought that was elegant.
Absolutely egregious. Inappropriate. I'm surprised Ash didn't sue.
Was this go time again? Heather Reckless, wasn't it?
Champagne spilled out on the floor and on, of course, the beautiful Ash by Elegance.
Once again, showing a complete disrespect for her opponent, Heather Reckless, who has competed plenty here in the Chicago independent scene, has performed here in TNA Wrestling in the past, has plenty of ability. Ash by Elegance better not take her lightly.
Well, I hope Heather Reckless isn't taking Ash by Elegance lightly. The best of the best, somebody who I do believe will be a future Knockouts World Champion.
If she actually had taken the open challenge at Against All Odds, maybe she could have done that.
That's what the Juggernaut wants.
And watching title matches, and oh, by the way, interrupting NXT Battleground a few weeks ago and ruining what could have been a historic night for Jordan Grace.
You know I'm not trudging old ground yet again, as Ash by Elegance absolutely levels Heather Reckless
No,
here.
you have amnesia for everything that goes on with Ash by Elegance. Here's the cover and a kick out.
Oh, I see clearly. Your bias shines through like a freaking light in the dark, Tom.
Hold on 1 second. What happened at NXT Battleground was Ash by Elegance ruining an opportunity for the Juggernaut to become an inter-promotional champion, for Jordan Grace to become a dual champion between WWE and TNA simultaneously. It had never happened before, and that was ruined by Ash.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's thank Tatum Paxley for getting that whole situation started. And I'm going to say it again, Ash by Elegance coming to the defense of the Knockouts World title that, of course, she ultimately seeks.
She seeks it. She's too much of a coward, however, to take an open challenge at Against All Odds.
That's exactly what Jordan Grace would want. Ash by Elegance.
I don't know if it counts as cowardice to not take an open challenge. Because now she has some other way to get a match other than just a regular match, which would have been the same thing as accepting the open challenge.
Reckless here, acting rather reckless.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at the personal concierge holding on to the foot of Ash by Elegance so Heather Reckless couldn't pull off that move.
What are you talking about? Ash by Elegance, the stalwart athlete, hits rarefied air.
Swanton bomb.
Heather Reckless and get the win.
Here's your winner.
I got this. You get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Ash. The Juggernaut! Yeah, the Juggernaut!
There you go, sending a message straight to the Knockouts World Champion.
Let me hear that alarm.
Heather Reckless after the
What the Juggernaut does. Get her!
Hey, that's what more than just a pretty face. Oh, look at this.
Don't want just anyone to hold.
Hold
Yep.
up. Ash by Elegance just made the biggest mistake of her life, mocking the TNA Knockouts World Champion.
You better be careful. Grace might be the one making a mistake here. You've made your point.
This is how it's done. Oh, and Perso Concierge.
No. Monsieur, I would not do that.
Yeah, take the prized watch, attack him anyway. But yes, here's where Ash comes up and attacks her from behind. Yep.
Attacking Grace from behind.
She stole his watch. And look out.
He didn't steal anything, he gave it to her.
And a vision of an elegant future stands before you here. I hope Jordan Grace knows what she's gotten into.
From the Knockouts World Championship to the TNA World Title picture, it's a Road to Slammiversary qualifier as Josh Alexander faces Eric Young in our main event. But up next, after helping out the system and against all odds, JDC faces Ryan next.
Okay. So, as for more of this TNA crossover stuff, I think there's a very real chance that we get AJ Styles and TNA. I think it'd be really cool. I think there's a real chance that happens. But we'll see, I guess. Okay. I just figured I'd do a little scrolling. Does let me talk about AEW here for a second. Do we know when AEW's when all the dates are for? Actually, let me. AEW. Oh. AEW Owen Hart Cup 2020. Oops, 2024 schedule. I need to know when that wild. Okay, so going. Because I have a prediction on who I think is going to win. This is out of date. Okay. I feel like, yeah, no, but
Ash by Elegance started out as a minor annoyance, but she's become much.
for the wild card match in the men's tournament, I feel like it's going to be after Forbidden Door,
But I will never get back.
and I think it's going to be Will Ospreay,
Santino.
and he's going to
I'm
win the
gonna
whole
get her
thing.
handled once and for all.
I hope Ash by Elegance and the personal concierge are happy with themselves because the juggernaut is gunning for Ash by Elegance.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts, J.D.
We saw earlier on tonight how Johnny Dango Curtis endeared himself to the system, helped Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers retain the TNA World Tag Team titles this past weekend and against all odds. But the TNA World Champion Moose made it very clear JDC is not a part of the system quite yet. Santino Morello
Keeps thinking I'm opening my mouth when I'm not. During this commercial break, I'm going to have to fix my lighting.
His opponent from Hollywood, California, Hollywood Hound, Brian Nemeth.
Well, you have to imagine if JDC himself can take care of business and eliminate Ryan Nemeth from the picture, that would go a long way in the getting in the good graces of Moose and the system.
A drop kick there, and there's the bell officially. Daniel Spencer, your official. It's Ryan Nemeth one-on-one with JDC. These two have competed in similar places, however, have never crossed paths one-on-one before. Oh, Ryan Nemeth all over Johnny Dango Curtis here to start off this matchup. Ryan Nemeth and his brother Nick directly affected by the attack by JDC at Against All Odds.
Yeah, it was almost out of nowhere. We thought that Johnny Dango Curtis here was coming here to stooge off Alicia Edwards. That's the way it all seemed to have played out, but it was a plan perfectly laid as he was there to eliminate the Nemeths from the equation.
His brother Nick Nemeth, we learned earlier on tonight, is going to be a part of the Road to Slammiversary qualifying matches. That'll go down next week. Nemeth versus
I want to see Nick make it to the Slammiversary.
tonight. Alexander versus Young, the first Road to Slammiversary qualifying match. Now Curtis with the backbreaker here on Nemeth, turned it around on him and a kick out by Nemeth.
And you know what? I really was heartened by what Dango said earlier tonight. You know what I mean? You talk about when you're in a bad spot, when you're not feeling right, when you feel like you've been overlooked, when you feel like you've been ignored. He's right. You turn to your friends, and who is he no longer than people like Eddie Edwards, people like Brian Myers? Those people have had his back, unlike most people in this business.
Oh yeah, everything he did at Against All Odds was completely justified, the way that you put it. He just did it for his friends, right?
Hey.
Not because the system has a lot of control on all the gold here in TNA.
Just because you've never had a friend willing to do anything for you doesn't mean that what he did wasn't for his friends, for the people who have had his back.
Curtis said it himself.
I feel like Curtis is winning this one personally.
The last time he competed was in a fantastic match against Josh Alexander. It was absolutely spectacular. We saw a glimpse of what JDC is capable of as an athlete if he puts all the food buffoonery to the side. When he gets in between the ropes
Ooh.
when the bell rings, he's an outstanding wrestler. Ultimately, he wasn't getting that phone call, was he? So he called the system.
Hey, you just made my point for me. Because he
DDT. That looked good.
Ryan Nemeth finding a way to turn it around. He did have an excellent
Props to Dango for being able to hold him like that.
So yeah, he's a little ticked off.
DDT there by Nemeth. And now the Hollywood hung with the neck breaker.
Dango falling to the floor though. Strategic move there from Curtis.
I'm getting tired.
JDC sent back into the ring by Ryan Nemeth. Oh, and Curtis kicked the middle rope, creating a low blow. The official didn't see it. And now the air raid crash.
And Dango not done yet. Going back up to the tease-up of the Rizzo Pier.
Down and dirty by Johnny Dango Curtis.
Here's your winner, JDC.
And there you have it. I was just about to say, you got to imagine the boys in the system were happy to see how that all went down.
Yep.
I hope the TNA World Champion Moose was watching as well.
Myers and Edwards celebrating with JDC after the victory.
I had gotten to meet Brian Myers before. Got to hold the Impact Digital Media title. She was Digital Media Champion at the time.
Statement has been made. Why not add an
That was long before the system existed, and before, while Matt Cardona was out with an injury.
Ryan's brother, Nick Nemeth, beating the hell out of JDC in the system.
Somebody else who's known JDC for quite a long time.
Right now the Nemeths go after Curtis and the rest of the system. Oh, down goes Edwards, went for a super kick and Myers gets out of dodge. The dream of the Nemeths was dashed against all odds by Curtis and the system. They have not forgotten. Well, coming up in a matter of moments, it's our main event. Who will qualify for the TNA World Title match at Slammiversary? Josh Alexander versus Eric Young is next on TNA Impact.
Okay. Alright, let me adjust my lighting real quick. Let me just. Yeah. For a second. Okay. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Okay. Okay, how's my... Okay, I'm a little quiet. Let me go here. My normal sound... Okay, that's better. Let me see if this... Actually... works. Okay. Now, I don't want to hear anybody disrespecting my boy Joe Hendry, you know, or else. You got it coming. I was into with the old. And then while you're down, I'll kick you like. Got it. Oh, we do have this. So I could just have it be like. That's very delayed. What about this one? There we go, we'll use that one. Add that to my soundboard. Look what we got coming up. Mm-hmm.
Well, some incredible Road to Slammiversary matches next week, and of course, coming up, Josh Alexander and Eric Young in our first qualifier tonight in our main event.
I cannot wait for that. We are in the middle of TNA's total non-stop summer tour. It's been so much fun already here in Chicago, and it continues in Philadelphia. We're in about a week's time on June 28th and June 29th as TNA presents Impact. Also, the response in Montreal has been tremendous, as we learned earlier on today. Additional seats have been opened up for Slammiversary.
Dude, imagine if they got Sammy there.
And then we bring it all down south, over to Tampa, Florida on August 2nd and 3rd for some Impact Live action.
Tickets for all those events are on sale now at TNAWrestling.com. And we look ahead, we'll be in Louisville, Kentucky for Emergence Live on TNA Plus on August 30th, plus TNA Impact on August 31st in Louisville.
And then we bring it on to Victory Road, coming to you from Cleveland, Ohio on September 13th with Impact Live action in Cleveland on the 14th.
And also, TNA presents Impact for 2 nights in Spartanburg, South Carolina, September 27th and the 28th. We are going to see a mega on sale for Louisville, Cleveland, and Spartanburg on Monday, July 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern. TNAWrestling.com.
Still nowhere near me.
Our main event, Alexander versus Young, who will qualify to compete for the TNA World Title at Slammiversary.
I guess I could make the drive to Louisville, but that's like 3 hours or so.
Thing on my radar right now. Slammiversary is arguably the biggest show they'll have
Biggest show you're ever gonna do, that's a lie and you know it.
They don't want to be the world champion is either one of two things. A liar or not in this business for the right reasons.
I can't say
Liar.
I have the edge over Eric Young. He's been in this company for 2 decades. He's done everything there is to do in this company. You know, so have I. So this is the ultimate competition of getting in there. You know, all the respect in the world, Eric Young. I know he has respect for being tagged here many times, but this is for a chance.
You're
to TNA World
damn
Championship.
right.
There's tons of talented guys vying for this position, right? That's what competition at the top level is about, is competing against the best. I'm not going to sit here and give you guarantees, but one thing I know for sure, when that bell rings, he's going to be chasing the same thing I'm chasing, and that's that W.
That opportunity means everything. It's going to be a fight to the end. It's going to be all about heart, talent. Whoever comes out on top is going to go either way.
We're both going to be trying to win. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be tough. It's going to be brutal. But it's everything that I've ever wanted.
I'm going to win this match and go on a anniversary because a little over a year ago, I tore my tricep and I had to relinquish that championship, and I have fought tooth and nail ever since coming back last year to once again be TNA World Champion. And I think that's something that needs to happen. I think that's something that I've worked to make happen, and this is the perfect opportunity. So it didn't end the way I wanted to. That reign, that historic reign that is my legacy now forever, that ended due to injury. That's something that eats away at me every day. So I need to get that TNA World Championship back to continue that run I was on, going to the very best in the world, night in, night out here for TNA Wrestling, showing them the greatest champion in this company's history.
Let's find out who will secure the first spot in the 6-way elimination title match at Slammiversary.
Long time. For a long time. Time. Midnight Rider. Wait, he's from... I didn't realize he was from Franklin. Dang, that's close. Alright, come on. Pop a cap at him. I got you.
There absolutely is, but at the end of the day, the bell's got a ring, and a world title opportunity is on the line.
What are all my other ones on? What's this?
I came in like. Do it. Do it.
I think I know. No, stop. Stop. How do I stop this? How do I stop? There. We didn't want to stop. I was just checking my soundboard. It did not want to stop playing music. this?
Whatever we are, they didn't sit where they sat. Just like many in this business, just like what these two in the ring are doing. The generation that will come after them, two of the finest wrestlers in the game today, putting it all out there.
Main event at Slammiversary 2022 against each other. Battling then for Josh Alexander's TNA World Championship. At the time, it was Eric Young who was leading. Violent by Design.
I was just thinking about Violent by Design. I remember when Eric Young got murdered. Anybody else remember that? I don't think it's pistol or picture in picture. What's this? Oh. Can't win it with this.
We are back here on TNA Impact. This is a road to Slammiversary qualifying matchup. It's Eric Young up against Josh Alexander. One of these two men will move.
I forgot we were in picture in picture.
Elimination match for the TNA World Championship. We'll see on Saturday, July 20th, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus at Slammiversary in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Moose must defend against 5 other competitors. These qualifying matches will play out over the next number of weeks. And it was curious earlier on tonight, Raywell, when this was announced by Santino Marella, Moose was
Got him. I'm a child. Oh, aw. Nope. I missed. I meant to hit. This is all about the soundboard. Oh, that wasn't a punch. There we go. Aww. Oh, shit. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, man. You could tell by the way commentary was talking, that wasn't it? Oh no. Oops. Okay. Well, yeah, that's about how I expected. I figured Josh would win. I don't think he's winning a Slammiversary. I think my boy
Say his name
Joe
and
Hendry
he
is gonna be the one to
appears.
do this.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I guess we will have to wait and see. Alright. Overall, good episode. Didn't have anything like crazy like the past few weeks have had, but I am very excited for that 6-man elimination match. I'm that's gonna keep me hooked for the next few weeks to see who's in that, and praying that my boy Joe Hendry gets in there and takes the title at Slammiversary. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll catch you guys in whatever's next. I would say I'd see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown, but I am not going to be home this weekend. I'm going to be gone on a trip. And trust me, I'll be watching it, just won't be live. But I'll catch you guys like next week or something. And we can watch whatever's next. Whatever is the next thing. I'm not sure exactly what. I'll be back on Monday, but I don't know if I'll be back in time for Raw. So it might be Tuesday or Wednesday by the time I really get to stream again. But I still got videos coming up in that time frame, so it's not like I'll be gone, just not a live stream. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and goodbye.